Hello guys and welcome back to Beyond the Realms, and today I have an indie horror film review. I know, it's been a long ass time since I've done an indie horror film review, let alone just a horror film review. But today I'm going to talk about the film entitled Fangboner, which I have the screener here. This comes from first-time director Nathan Rumler, which I have known for quite a while from Cinema Wasteland. One hell of a cool dude. I mean, just had many great times with him in the past. He's actually been in a couple of my Wasteland videos we've done. And if you remember the one from last year where the guy's in the, I guess it's called a loincloth or whatever, and that's all he has on, and he's dancing in the room to Girls Just Want to Have Fun. Nathan is right there in that video, and actually that guy makes an appearance in this video in that loincloth. I spotted him out in a bar scene, which was really awesome. So yeah, like I said, first time director Nathan Rumler. I know he's worked on several independent films before this. Forgive me for not knowing the title of some. I actually have one here. I can't remember. I don't know where it's at. Can't even remember. I think it's something Blood Orgy something. I can't remember. But this is a no-budget horror film, comedy horror film. And it starts off with showing this guy in a toe tag shirt, and that is the first of many references to several indie film companies and filmmakers that Nathan gives props to throughout this film. And he's hungover. He was at a party the night before, and his phone rings, and it says "Party Slut Number 4" on it. And she talks to him, says, you know, that they had fucked before and she really had fun with him, wants to see him again. So he goes over to her house on Fangboner Road, and you know, they're talking. He goes to the bathroom. He's drank all this water, and he decides he's finally got to take a piss. So he goes in the bathroom, whips out his dick, and it shows it, and it's prosthetic, of course. And it's all cut up. It's mangled. It's just mangled. He starts freaking out, and it's it's hilarious. He starts pissing, and a piss comes out of a cut on the top of the dick and just sprays him in the face, and just goes on and on. And it's a genuinely funny scene. I was cracking up at that shit. So, you know, they end up messing around, and, you know, so long story short, he was infected by what he believes to be a succubus. And what he has to do now is feed on people's private parts. And he also ends up infecting Party Slut Number 4. And the rest of the film is them setting out to feed their need for blood from people's private parts. Their tongue like becomes this, it's like really gross, deformed looking thing. But as the film goes along, the succubus turns out to be something unexpected, something different. I'm not going to tell you, I'm not going to spoil what that is or anything. But this film has plenty of boobies in it. And even a sensual slow motion shower scene, which I'm sure many of you are going to love, because there's some beautiful women in this film. I can't lie about that whatsoever. This is very, very Trauma-esque. You know, you see there's a part with these tentacles, and you see the strings on the tentacles. There's this part where there's a real dog, and it attacks somebody, and when it attacks, it's very obviously a stuffed animal dog. Just funny shit, man. You know, one downside I would say to this is, you know, it's an hour and 33 minutes long. It does tend to be a little slow at times. You know, I think it maybe could have been tightened up a little bit. You know, it might have worked a little bit better at just an hour long. But, you know, I mean, for no budget, for being your first time out, I thought it was really good and it really worked. I mean, the acting was really good, especially the two lead actors, the lead actor and lead actress. They did really, really good in this. Some of the supporting cast was just so. The succubus girl, she was, hit or miss. But yeah, overall, yeah, I mean, the acting really worked, and the film was edited together very well. The sound is very consistent throughout. I mean, there's a few little parts in it where the sound gets a little iffy, which can happen a lot with these no budget films. And the effects, while not great, they work for this. They totally work for this type of film, and I think anybody that's going to watch a no budget horror film, you know what you're getting yourself into. I mean, it's not going to be a perfect film. That's not the point of these. You don't, you're nitpicking if you're looking for stuff like that, and it's just not the point of these. There's a lot of heart in this, a lot of fun, and just the whole presentation, how everything was put together. I was really surprised. I mean, it was better than what I was expecting. Like I thought it would, it might be okay. I didn't know what to expect. You just never really know what to expect. But the whole presentation of everything was really, really good, guys. Like I said, if you like trauma type films, if you like no budget, just over the top bathroom humor type, just craziness with a lot of nudity, sexual references. There's a lot of cool one-liners in this. You'll like this film. And this film has actually just been made available today through Store Envy. I will put the link right down here below. He's going to have it for sale at, I think the convention is called Motor City Nightmares. I'm not sure what that convention is they have in Michigan. But I know he's going to be there. He's going to have it available there. And, of course, I'm sure it's going to be at Wasteland and all these other shows. But very cool, man. And Marcus Koch, which I'm sure some of you will know if you're into indie films, he did, I know, at least some of the effects in this. So, yeah, I mean, just Fangboner's a fun movie, man. If that sounds like it's something you will enjoy, you probably will not regret picking this one up. It's a fun movie, and Nathan, you did really awesome, man, for your first time out of the gate. I'm really interested in seeing what comes up next. I don't know if you have anything coming up next. I'm sure you will after this. There's a lot of really good heart and passion in this, guys, and I love seeing stuff like that, and it's just a lot of fun to watch something like that. So, guys, that is Fangboner. I'm going to give this film a 7 out of 10. I really had a lot of fun with it, and like I said, even though it was a little slow at times, I was never bored. It was never like so slow or anything to where it took me out of the movie. It just had its little moments. That's where I said if it was tightened up a little bit, it would have been a little bit better, but still, really good first outing, guys. And check it out. If that sounds like it's something you're into, definitely check it out. Hit the link below and buy it. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Take care. Later.